Here we are. Pilot episode. Trust me, this is not even going to promote this. Just going to create a channel for just us, and I'll just hashtag wrestling and wrestlers. So shout out the wrestling world.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be here.
What do you mean, thanks for having me? This is mine and your show.
All right. Well,
yeah, this is our take, fucking. And I just want to say shout out to where credit is due. Shout out SCW, fucking dope ass wrestling podcast. Shout out WrestleMania. Yeah. Shout out What Culture Wrestling. Shout out all of them. But yeah, I want to just start this fucking wrestling podcast, man.
Awesome, let's do it.
And what better way to start with probably one of the main reasons why wrestling is so fucking popular right now, man, and why even beat around the bush, bro? This Bloodline storyline.
I do like the Bloodline storyline.
Do you agree with a lot of people who are saying that this is probably one of the best storylines that wrestling has had in the past decade?
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the whole mafia element it brings to the storyline. It's not making it dopey like one could with the mafia element. But it's mixing the whole aspect of a family that's been in the WWF for generations with kind of a structured, organized mafia type of mentality with the wise man in there, and they're doing a good job with it, man. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, did you cuz me and you kind of just recently got really interested to where we're tuning in weekly and stuff like that. It was, do you recall from where it all started?
Bloodline, no, it's
in specifics, this specific storyline,
with Sami Zayn
and just the Usos and Roman, themselves.
I can't recall off the top of my head. I was watching and he was part of the Shield one day. Next day I turn around and watch it again and he's started the Bloodline.
Yeah, the Bloodline. Yeah, I see. Like I said, wrestling 2020 COVID is what kind of got me back into it.
So, there's a lot I missed.
I fucking loved it watching as a kid. You loved it watching as a kid, and then, as you got older and had me around, you kind of got me into it and stuff. Here you go, ashtray. But yeah, so like I said, I wasn't too familiar with even the Shield type shit, but I from my knowledge, what it was is Roman was coming up on top, crazy ass singles run. No, that's yours. Go ahead. I'll roll another one there. Crazy ass singles run with Roman, and then to the point where the Usos, or Jey Uso in particular, had a problem with it, and then tried to challenge his older cousin. And then there was a Hell in a Cell match where Roman straight squashed Jey, and then from there he acknowledged his tribal chief, and then they became the Bloodline, going back and forth with Brock Lesnar. Roman takes Paul away from Brock, and then so that was the whole build up of it to my knowledge. Don't quote me on it, but yeah, and then last year, 2022, of May or August, Sami Zayn, the whole storyline was Sami Zayn was locker room leader, room leader, and then try to get into hey, I'm locker room leader, you're the tribal chief, you're the head of the table. I just want to let you know what's going on in the locker room, and that's how it all started. Just this little squeaky guy, this little weasel, trying to just hey, I want to be your informant, Roman. I want to be your informant. I want to be your informant. And yeah, and then it led to fucking, yeah, I would say one of the best storylines, long lasting.
Well, I wouldn't call it one of the best.
Long lasting though. For it to last this long.
Nothing beats the Rock and Stone Cold feuds of back in the day.
Decade ago.
In the Generation X.
Decades ago.
Yeah.
Decades ago.
Yeah, you got to go back a long way to.
Yeah.
To get storylines this.
And like I said, don't get me wrong. I think there's been great storylines, even branching into other brands. The MJF CM Punk storyline was great. The fucking the CM Punk Moxley storyline was great, but for this one to last so long, a full year and a half of a story, you know, like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's almost sad to see it kind of disintegrate.
You think it's reached its peak?
It'll be interesting to see tonight what they do with it, because it's kind of having its story's kind of reaching ahead. You know, it would appear to me that Roman Reigns is tired of leading it. He's tired of all the hoopla that goes on in the bloodline, and I think we're gonna see disintegration of it real soon.
See, I think, and this is where real heel Roman will come into play, huh?
Yeah, maybe, but people
Like, this is,
still
like-
like him.
No, I know, but like to like really end it, you'd have to fully turn Roman heel. Because how much of a heel is Roman if he's willingly letting like a weasel like Sami Zayn into the family? Fucking, he's allowing his cousins to like ride his coattail, like, and the fans. He's a heel, but the fans cheer him, you know. But like,
Yeah.
I think he'll go into full heel mode come Elimination Chamber, when he beats Sami Zayn. And then, the crowd hates him because they wanted Sami Zayn to dethrone him. And then he goes into WrestleMania against Cody, and people are like, please, Cody, fuck this guy, It's like, dude, I'm just saying, it went from like loving how much of a heel Roman is, like, oh, he's such a bad guy, he's so dominant, he's like such a beast, and then with this storyline adding Sami involved, being at the Royal Rumble live, hearing those "fuck you" Roman chants, like I'm seeing it now. I'm like visioning it. Like, real heel Roman is about to come.
And that'll be good. I mean, it's
Like, to the point where the Usos no longer with him. Like, he's just complete heel Roman.
That'll be interesting to see. Can there be a bloodline without Roman?
No, there could no.
Well, they could come out, Solo and the Usos and still be the bloodline.
Yeah, I guess, but that's the thing. That's the whole thing with this storyline. That's so dramatic and so cool. Is like, you say that, but right now we're going through the thing where Jay's kind of out the picture.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight on SmackDown.
It will. So, and then let's just fucking go all over the place. I'm curious. Let's kind of give our audience like the backgrounds of our interest in it, and like. So what is your you mentioned The Rock and Stone Cold, is that your best, is that your favorite storyline, your best like rivalry in wrestling, period?
Hands down, yeah, it's the best.
Is there a specific time?
They were two. They were the both, most charismatic.
Is there a specific time? WrestleMania 17, or maybe like just?
I think during the Raw Wars was the best time.
Like
when WCW was trying to compete with them.
Yeah.
Those were the best times that they had with Stone Cold and The Rock.
Oh, so not even specifically The Rock versus Stone Cold. You're just saying The Rock and Stone Cold had great storylines?
Well, no, I'm saying I enjoyed the one with The Rock and Stone Cold the best. Now they would jump back and forth as towards like which one was a heel and which one wasn't.
Just twist it up. No, I was gonna say just the mic like this.
Oh. See.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, there you go.
Alright, don't hold on to it.
It was hard to do heel with Stone Cold because people cheered him no matter where he went.
I don't recall it, but they tried to make him a heel, and it just did not work, huh?
Right. But so no matter what the WWE was trying to do, those two.
Your joint go out?
Huh?
Your joint go out?
Did it? Oh shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those two going at it was the best.
We lost our lighter. Yeah, I don't see. I think I'd have to go real back because obviously I remember the classic rivalry, but I don't really remember like the storyline of it and like why it was, and I think it was just because it was the best of the best in the business versus each other.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, they were both. The Rock, he was funny. He was hilarious, and Stone Cold, he was funny in his own right as well.
Right, but that's like more
And
like
like,
I think that one like don't get me wrong, I'm not shitting on The Rock and Stone Cold, but like this specific one, the Bloodline one, is such a novella.
yeah,
Like
it is.
I
It
don't see
is.
The Rock and Stone Cold. Like I said, I'd have to go back and really like watch the back and forth promos and stuff like that.
No, they're
But
not. They're not. They're like night and day. Like the like I said, the Bloodline is more like a mafia gang type storyline.
mhm.
I mean, the Bloodline was yeah, the Bloodline
And
was
The
more.
Rock and Stone Cold was just like, yo, who's the
It was
best,
more
me or
like
you?
it was more like you're in a bar watching two people go at it, bag on each other, having a good time watching it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn. Okay. So yeah, and then you know what? I'll answer mine. Out of all, my favorite storyline of all time. Oh, well, it goes between two. Okay, one of my one answer is John Cena JBL because I'm a huge John Cena fan, and that rivalry was the come up to John Cena making it to the top of the roster. When he won the
Yeah.
WWE Championship, WrestleMania 21. But I would have to say like no like drama wise and like the acting wise and even the matches, like good in ring matches. Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, custody of Dominic.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Great storyline.
Yeah.
Families are involved, and if you rewatch the match, I believe it was SummerSlam, ladder match for the rights of his his custody. Yeah, it was a great match,
That was a good storyline. That was a good storyline, and it was funny. It's actually kind of funny too. It brought out Eddie's funny side. Shoot.
bro. Come on, you got to puff or some. Yeah, and is that crazy that was the last storyline that he had? I think he had a little tag team reign with Batista right after that, but that was the last storyline he had.
What about the current one?
No, Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie
Okay.
Guerrero.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero. That was the last like full on storyline that Eddie Guerrero had. But yeah, man. Like I said, this whole podcast is kind of gonna just be like me and my boy Ace right here, just kind of shooting the shit, talking wrestling. Obviously talking about current wrestling and our predictions for what's to come. But yeah, so speaking of predictions, let's just hear it right now. What are your WrestleMania 39 predictions? Matches, winners, losers, returns, all of it. Give it to
I
me
think
all. What do you think? What do you think WrestleMania 39 is going to
I think
consist
Cody
of?
Rhodes is gonna shock the world.
By dethroning Roman
Yeah.
for both belts
Mm-hmm.
and then turning it into one.
Well, I don't know about that.
You know that how you
See, I don't
have
know how they're gonna handle that.
you heard the rumor about how he wants to bring back the Winged Eagle belt,
What's the Winged Eagle belt?
like the one that Hogan wore. Um,
Oh
fucking,
yes. Okay.
you know what I mean? You know what
Okay.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right, and then what else? What else you got? You got Cody Rhodes dethroning Roman,
I got Rhea Ripley.
dethroning Charlotte.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got the Usos winning it.
Whatever they do.
Yeah. I have them sticking together, winning.
But if they lose
Winning.
tonight, would that different your?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they lose the SmackDown
Yeah.
tag team titles tonight.
Yeah. So I don't know what other matches they'll have. I mean,
Well, yeah, they haven't. They
Intercontinental.
haven't. The only matches they've announced is just Rhea and Roman,
yeah.
or Rhea and Cody. That's it. That's
Yeah.
the only matches that are like in lock.
I got it.
All right. It just kind of falls sometimes. My bad.
It's all right.
Fucking Ben stand. My boy Ben, he has a dank ass stand, but it always falls. There we go. I think it's just the weight. It'll be good. Rhea winning, Cody winning, both Royal Rumble winners, dethroning champions at WrestleMania. What else you got? Any returns? Any matches that you want to see?
I wouldn't mind seeing. I don't know. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
I don't know.
Oh wait,
It's
fuck
really hard
that.
to say.
Fuck that. This is a wrestling podcast, and we're gonna go back and forth through brands. So if you know, you know. Scissor me, daddy ass. Come on now. And for the fuck of it, I'm not even a fan of it, but I know about the signal, the Bullet Club one. Bullet Club one. Fuck AJ Styles though. But okay, so yeah, what are your predictions? What do you want to see at WrestleMania? But other than those two championship winners.
Just some good matches. I mean, I would like to see the.
Ooh.
I would like to see the belt come off Gunther
Okay.
in favor of a more charismatic, better superstar. There's more than.
Sheamus or Drew McIntyre possibly?
No, I think
that's
even
who
AJ Styles is even more charismatic than him. But
I think he's injured.
I wouldn't mind seeing.
Because there's talks and rumors about a possible triple threat match.
What I would in my dream world scenario, actually, Roman would win at WrestleMania. I don't think he's going to, but he would win. The Usos have their belt, and then we have Solo coming out with one of the championship with either is he going to United States or Intercontinental? I'm not sure. What he falls under.
Well, either or. He's. I think he's a Raw superstar. So right now the United States is currently on Raw with Austin Theory.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. What about this one though? Going back to how we were talking about Ray. Do you want to see Ray versus Dom?
That could be an interesting match, but not really an experienced guy versus a non-experienced guy.
Well, it's father versus son.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'd like to see Ray kick his butt.
And especially how the whole judgment thing is,
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, seeing that yeah, let's just.
That would be a good one to watch, actually.
So, and then how do you, we kind of talked about this earlier off camera, but I want to hear it again. Like, how much of a, do you, and I think this is how I'd say it. If I'm visualizing WWE and their tag teams, the Usos are on top because they're under Roman and they're the tag team holders, the undisputed. But Judgment Day is right under them, dude. As I think, as far as like one of the best and most interesting to watch tag teams on TV.
I enjoy
right
watching the Judgment Day. They're a good tag team.
Yeah, and that's why I think it picks into the whole like Ray is so babyface, and and did you see the
Ray's insanely babyface.
Did you see the promo where he kind of was just like talking about how he's tired of Dom, and he's ready to shut him up or some shit?
But in the end, you don't really see a Ray and Dom match.
It's like I don't see Dominic at that level to be able to defeat his dad, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Ray's too babyface to beat up his own son.
I guess, but like
as an adult.
I know, but I want to see it. I just want to see it. I want to see it.
Everyone wants to see it, but
I want to see it. Father versus son.
He's too babyface.
It'll be like a tag team match or some shit, huh?
Maybe.
Ray
they'll
Ray
go
and
there.
Edge again versus Priest and Dom.
Maybe they'll go there.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's what you might see.
Who else has possible? What do you think they'll do with Theory? You think he's gonna? Well, even before WrestleMania, he has the Elimination Chamber is for the United States title.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look who's in it. But what do you think of Theory and his kind of whole new gimmick of getting rid of the cell phone, getting rid of the selfies? Yeah, what do you think?
I think his character's kind of dumb.
You don't like him? You still look at him as like
if I was in baseball, I would like do a trade of WWE and AEW. If I could trade, I would trade Austin Theory to go there, and I would take MJF to come to the WWE.
That is not even a fucking.
That'd be perfect.
But that doesn't add up though.
Austin Theory is just like a terrible MJF.
I think he's like a Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, he's just a terrible version of an AEW wrestler.
Yeah, he reminds me of like a Sammy Guevara.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we got United States Championship Elimination Chamber: Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, and Montez Ford.
I'm going for Damian Priest.
You want Judgment Day to bring a title to the foundation.
I'd love to see it, but I think they'll just give it to Austin Theory.
We need to get a lighter down here.
Go get there in my room.
There you go, here. Okay, so you got Damian Priest for the Elimination Chamber.
That's how.
So you don't. So you don't think they'll do anything with Austin Theory then for WrestleMania?
I hope not.
You know, last year what he did, right?
What?
Dude, he was involved with the GOAT.
With Rock?
The other one.
Stone Cold?
Mm-hmm. He got stunned by and the way he sold it too. The crazy he fucking flew in the air. It was him and Vince McMahon. Okay. And I believe that's the same night. I forget because Stone Cold came out, but it was the second night.
I know.
It was night two or some shit.
He's talked about it.
Yeah, Austin Theory, man.
That's when he said he felt like he made it.
Yeah, well, when he fucking had like a segment with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, when he got stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I would feel that way.
He's
only 24 years old.
Lying there, he was the best feeling in the world.
Okay, so I'm sorry guys, but we're just gonna even backtrack WrestleMania. I like it, but it's too little to know what's gonna happen with the stuff we're going on. But since we're already here, we'll continue with the Elimination Chamber. What else do we have? Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. You say Roman's gonna win. How do you think Roman's gonna win? You know it's in Canada, right? Where Sami Zayn is from. So Roman's gonna get fucking booed. I think. Maybe he might not. But I think Roman's gonna get booed. People are so pro Sami right now. What are your predictions for the match? How the match will turn out?
Roman Reigns, completely.
I know, but like pinfall, submission, interruption.
By pinfall.
No interruption, just clean smash.
Clean smash.
I think that
they need to give that extra bump to the superstar who's appearing at WWE at the WrestleMania. Excuse me.
But you don't understand like how much, and that's the beauty of fucking WWE and professional wrestling, professional wrestling. Period. AEW, fucking all them. The fans' reactions can decide the script.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Sami Zayn is so over right now. Sami Zayn, no, he's not so over. But Sami Zayn is a big fan favorite right now.
Right.
He's a big fan favorite. They're like so proud of him for like having the balls to finally like, stick it to Roman. And I'm not saying he's gonna win. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's gonna win. I don't think Sami Zayn is gonna win. That would be the ultimate like biggest shock in the world, But yeah. I think that it's gonna be a good match. I don't think it's gonna be a smash match. Right. I think fucking Sami Zayn's gonna put up a fight. If anything, it'll be like Sami took a beating, and then had some good lucky close calls.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, but we're both Roman for that. You got, I'll just give mine since you gave yours. You said Damian Priest and that United States Champion, Elimination Chamber, Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Montez Ford, and Damian Priest. I'm gonna say, fuck. I'm gonna say Austin Theory retains.
That's more than likely what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to say Austin Theory retains his title because everyone else is like kind of like on on the fence of like, you know, really, really starting their singles career. Johnny Gargano's over there walking around with Dexter Loomis. Fucking Montez Ford is still in Street Profits. Damian Priest in Judgment Day. Bronson Reed. Which one is Bronson Reed? Who the fuck is that? Which one is that? Because that's not fucking...
I don't know.
That's not the Monster of Monsters. Braun Strowman. Yeah. No, that's Braun Strowman.
Yeah, you're right.
Which one's Bronson Reed?
I don't know.
Is that Bronson Reed? Like Bronson? I have no... Oh, he's a call-up from NXT, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he has been on the main roster, but I don't know. Okay, well, definitely not him. I'm going with Theory. Austin Theory retains. I don't know. Is it? Oh yeah, this is an Elimination Chamber match. Raquel Rodriguez, Nikki Cross, Liv Morgan, Asuka, Natalya, and Carmella. No title on the line. Or let me see. Oh, winner would become the number one contender for
definitely Raquel.
Bianca Belair.
Going for Raquel.
Yeah, they would get a WrestleMania. They would get a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. See, I like Raquel and I like Raquel's build up right now, but I'm like I said, I barely like kind of like got back into wrestling, and I'm like such an amateur fan.
She's Mexican.
But I know, but do I really see Raquel at WrestleMania? You know, I think Asuka, because Asuka was just recently Bianca Belair's partner. Fucking the story makes sense. Like you used to be friends, but now I'm a heel. I won the Elimination Chamber. I'm coming for your title. Alexa Bliss couldn't do it, but I can do it. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
Or
so Asuka? Asuka's not. Yeah, nah.
Asuka, Carmella, Natalya, Liv Morgan, or Nikki Cross. Also, those are the other women in the match.
I think Raquel. They've been building Rodriguez. Up a lot.
Carmella just got back though, so who knows what they'll do with her. She could, yeah, she literally could do it too, because she's just got back. You know, like boom, that's the first thing she does when she gets back, and she's over there bragging about it, talking about like, oh, I'm just got back and I won the Elimination Chamber. Yeah, but I'm gonna go Asuka. I go Asuka. Okay. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley tag team match.
I'm going with Rhea Ripley. I think Beth Phoenix is kind of like on a short. She's on like a little visit to the WWE right now and doesn't need any push.
Who?
Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix? Oh yeah.
I don't know if
they're legends, and they could easily put the young talent over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe well, it could go either or. I think Edge and Beth Phoenix maybe win, but then Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley are like, so like at the, you know, like it was kind of like a lucky win or type shit, or like they barely won, and they still have the energy to like beat the fuck out of them after the match, and then, you know, the match kind of ends with like Judgment Day on top, like they lost the match, but we still beat you up.
Maybe, yeah.
You know, or
that'd be dumb though.
Or the other way around. Or, you know, or Edge and or Judgment Day wins the match, but then Edge and Beth Phoenix like both do spears to them and then leave them in the ring hurting, and then their legends are able to be like, yeah, we lost, but we fucked them up, you know?
Those are dumb when they do that.
I know, but I could just see that, you know? I kind of see that happening with that one. Okay, so you got Judgment Day.
Yeah.
For that one win. I got Judgment Day too, I think. Yeah, probably. Okay. Becky Lynch, Lita, and to be announced in Canada versus Damage Control. First, before you answer that, Obviously, I need to know, who do you think the to be announced is? Have you heard the rumors?
I haven't heard no rumors. I have no idea who the to be announced is.
Well, Lita
Lita's
and
already in there, right?
right, Lita, and they're gonna be in Canada. Who's
Tori?
who was one of Lita's best rivals and best friends,
Was her
and
name? Was her name?
lives in Canada.
Was her name Tori?
Bro, this is the most
Not Tori.
one of the most iconic legend
the blonde. Yeah,
female
the blonde.
female superstars ever on in the wrestling business. Legend. And I hope she comes out. Trish Stratus, bro.
Yes,
Trish Stratus. Trish
It was something like that.
Sorry, I held that up, but I thought he would get it. Trish Stratus. I think and I hope it's Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Or now that I'm thinking about it, Becky Lynch might be just Bianca.
Watch it, Sable looking old, coming out looking old.
No, it's
Remember Sable?
yeah, I remember Sable. Okay, so do you think it's gonna be Trish?
That's a good guess.
Yeah, and okay, so and
Actually,
then
Trish, no, because Trish is hurt. She can't.
she's hurt.
She can't. She retired because she was hurt and she can't wrestle. Actually, I don't know. Google it.
I don't need to Google it. I know Trish looks amazing. Trish is in great shape, and she's already been back since she's retired. Maybe a handful of times, and a couple of those times she took some bumps.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool then if it was her.
Yeah, I think so, man. And then so do you have them winning, or do you have Damage Control winning that?
I like Damage Control.
Bailey?
Yeah, Bailey's cool. She's funny.
Yeah, I'm a little bored with her minions though. They don't say shit, you know?
They don't need to. They got Bailey.
True. But like look at
She's funny enough.
Look at Judgment Day though. Even though everyone's not great on the mic, every one of them tries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
That's how I'm like. That's what keeps me interested. It's like, okay, whoa, something new, something different, rather than just Bailey always coming out, talking her shit, and then just like sending her goons. You know?
But she's funny at talking crap.
No, she is. She's good. All right, man. Well, that was good. That was fun. That was a cool little pilot episode. That was just pretty much Elimination Chamber predictions, WrestleMania thoughts, an introduction to us. By the way, I'm Gary P. This is Ace.
Yo.
We don't know what we're calling this yet, but shit, welcome to the podcast where we talk about wrestling. And who knows? Maybe we'll add some other shit in it. But yeah,
Maybe we'll wrestle.
maybe we'll wrestle. You know, shit. But all right, man. Appreciate y'all. Just share it with someone. Share it with the wrestling world. I wanna talk to the wrestling world. You know, and yeah. All right, man. Peace.